Hello everyone! Welcome to Thursday's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. We're back to those cards that we made yesterday and we did all the cutting for. I assembled them last night while watching a movie. We watched, what did we watch? Tommy Boy. So you can see I have a lot of different designs. So these ones I actually did like blue on blue. And then this one I actually didn't add a layer. I just added the designer paper to the front. And then this is like the same one. The one is in blue, the one is in, and that's Blueberry Bushel and Grapefruit Grove. Again, don't forget that these items are retiring. That's the back side of that piece. These items are all retiring. They are while supplies last. And the full retiring list comes out next week. So I'm sure they'll start to go fast starting next week. I also did a little green on the blue. So if you want to see the cutting for all of this, then go check out yesterday's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Also, I did the inside piece that's the little leftover piece from the front. So there's the front and then the leftover piece. And then we still have this strip to use on another card. So I'll use this. I did one of them with the strip like this. So today I'm going to work on like adding a greeting and embellishing them. So I ended up pulling some more stamp sets from the ones that Nancy asked yesterday. So she asked what some great stamp sets and sayings are for the time that we're in right now. And I kind of pulled some yesterday and then I pulled some more and some people left more suggestions and stuff. So there's this cute one with "How's it going?" So a great little greeting to just check in on somebody. And then there's also the "Just Breathe." And you can also add that in with "It's all messy, the hair, the house, the heart, life," which is that one down there. And then one of the other ones, oh, it's on the other side of my laptop. That is a really good one is this one because it has "The struggle is real and until there is a cure and together we make a difference," or just "Lean on me and you've got my support," or "I'm here for you." So this one's a really good one. I feel like I'm going to use the cow one because it's cute, and this one probably the most. Like I said, because they're cute. So I forgot I need to get my Memento Black ink because I'll stamp the cow in Memento Black. I also grabbed, this is Dark Daffodil Delight, and then of course the basic black dark, again, for my cow. So I honestly think that I want to do the cow that's doing the splits, and I obviously haven't even assembled it. So I will assemble that image. Hopefully it fits. Otherwise I might use one of the other images. If you're just jumping on, say hello. Let me know that you're on so that I can give you a little shout out. Let me know how your weather is because I know a lot of people are getting snow today and that just blows my mind. It's like April 16th. We're over the halfway point of April, so no more snow. It's over. I'm just glad we're not getting snow. That was literally the first thing I did whenever I woke up this morning was I just like peeked through the shades to see if it was snowing, because if it was, I think I would have just gone back to bed and said, "Wake me up when the snow is gone," because I'm not a fan of snow. Even though we are stuck at home and it's not like we're going anywhere, so we're all going to stay safe. But I'm so ready for spring and warmer weather and everything else. So no snow wanted here. So you know what I might end up doing is, like, I have a couple of these little stitched rectangles that I die cut for another video that I was doing, just showcasing that. But I might just do like a cute little greeting. Should I put, "How's it going? You're utterly fantastic"? But this cow doesn't have an udder. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me, bless you, to myself. I don't have Claire to say bless you for me. She says bless you even whenever you just blow your nose, but it's the cutest thing ever for whenever she says bless you. So she'll even bless herself whenever she sneezes. She'll say bless you to herself. Okay, so I'm going to take my ruler, and it looks like if I do like a 2.5 by, you know what, I can do a 2.5 by 2.5 square. And what I'm probably going to end up doing is stamping that all on here and then layering it with one of these pieces of cardstock again. So the whole reason I started doing these cards was because these are the retiring in colors. Hi, Becky. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Karen. Oh, I'm losing my mind. So I'm trying to use up all of the in color supplies that I have because they're retiring. And so this is just one of the ways that I'm using it up is by making, like, by bulk making cards with the supplies. So I'm going to go ahead and make quite a few of these with this 2.5-inch square because it's easy to cut. So here's 4, and then I'll save those off to the side. And since I'm going to do them both in black, I'm actually just going to put them on a clear block all together. So I'm going to do the "How's it going" like off to the side, and then the little cow on the bottom. And I think clear block D will pick up all of them. Sometimes this works really well to be able to just stamp it down once. And sometimes it's like a little off and you're better off stamping them separately. So we'll see how it goes. Adorable. So that makes it a little bit easier. You just have to make sure that you're inking up all of your image. Like, you don't want to put it down because part of my cow is hanging off. So you just want to make sure to, like, tap all the way around all over the ink pad to make sure that you got it all. So this was a total of 40 cards that I cut yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy, you can go back to that and check out the cutting. Sometimes the Stampin' Right, or not Stampin' Right markers, those are the regular markers, Stampin' Blends, sometimes they bleed through the cardstock, sometimes more than others. I guess it's because I focused on a certain spot longer, and so it really saturated the cardstock and bled through. So a lot of times I try to do it on a piece of scrap paper. Ooh, nope, that's not. I should do the hooves, right? Yeah, let's do the hooves in black. Although the bad thing about doing the hooves in black is it kind of just like makes it one dark glob. You can't actually see the like toenail. I know it's not a toenail, but like there's a crease because the hooves kind of like point like that. And I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know my cow anatomy that well. I know it's not a toenail though. Oh, and that's the bell. I almost colored the bell thinking it was a foot. See how the bell there in the middle looks like a foot? Whoops. I didn't, so we're good. Okay, oh, there's more dots on his face. And see, now this is like going to take out his entire eye, and you're not even going to be able to see his eye now. He's going to look like he has a patch. Maybe that wasn't the best of ideas. Maybe I should color him black and leave his dots white. Because, like, see, that dot is right over his eye, and now it looks like he has a patch over his eye. Well, maybe I'll do it going the other way. I almost feel like I need a little bit of a pink, and I could use the Lovely Lipstick Light. Sure. No, I don't. I think it's a little too dark of a pink. So I don't really want it to like really stand out. I just want it to be like a light little, like inside of his ears and nose. Okay, and maybe the bell I'll do in yellow, just to kind of bring some attention to it. So it kind of looks like golden. Okay. And maybe the foof on his tail. Okay, there we go. Stop there. So here's our cow with his eye patch on. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. Give me a shout out whenever you jump on so that I know who all is on and I can say hello to all of you guys. So then this I'm going to layer on like a coordinating cardstock piece to then add to our card. So we could add it like that. We could add it over here. I could even add a little like Call Me Clover on the bottom, like grass. So it looks like the cow is on grass. So I have 4 of those. I really like it on the green. I think just because the green looks like, I don't know, masculine. Not that this card is super masculine or anything, but let's go ahead and try some grass on the bottom. There's my grass. So I just like brushed going up but not quite touching the cow. And that looks super cute. I actually am pretty excited about how that turned out. And like the little brush strokes almost look like little blades of grass. More on this side than on this side. But you know, it's one of those like I started on that side, moved my way across, so I got better as I went along. So I should keep doing it so that it'll keep getting better. It almost doesn't need a little like background piece, but I'll still probably do it. I don't have, I guess I have this piece. So if that was 2.5, the square was 2.5, then I'm gonna cut a 2 3/4 square to be able to layer that. So I like to work on quarters rather than like eighths and stuff like that, just out of ease. So I'm going to cut 4 of these in the green, and apparently I'm going to do them all on green ones. So I cut 2 3/4, and then I just have this little guy left. No, I didn't. I accidentally cut him at 2.5, so technically it would have came out even if I would have left that piece on, but I cut that one wrong. So, but you know what? I might be able to still use it, and it'll just have a side-to-side border and not an up and down border. Or it could go on like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on this one. And then we'll add it to the card front with Stampin' Dimensionals, of course. And I'm running low on this one, but don't forget you can still use that Stampin' Dimensional edge because no dimensional left behind. So yesterday, Brad said that Claire was in the living room with her ear pressed to the floor and saying, "Mama, Mama," because she could hear me down here in the basement talking to all of you guys. She also yells through the vent because Brad did that once with her in the playroom, yelling through the vent. And so, yeah, so she also yells through the vent and talks to me too. It's the cutest. Hi, Ladine. Welcome. Okay, so this one I could either do sideways with this little piece off to the side, or I could do it up and down, and it's on the bottom. So I actually think I'm going to do this one sideways. I almost feel like it should have been a blue layer instead of a green layer. But that's okay. So there is our first one, which I can always say, "You're utterly fantastic" on the inside, which I also need to put together. So whenever I put together my stamps, I peel off the two label pieces and then pop out the greeting, peel off the back of the greeting. So then we have that, and then lay it down over this and press, and then pick it up, and it's got that sticker on the back. So, of course, the question of the day is always, what's everyone having for supper tonight? And I'm just going to stamp this down on the bottom. So, how's it going? You're utterly fantastic. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. So, super, super cute. Like I said, I think it almost needs to be layered on a blue one. So, ooh, like, it's gone. This one will be super cute with that gingham. Okay, so this one I think I'm going to do my cow black with white spots so that he doesn't have a black eye. But I don't know, that might almost be like too much black. And I started to color his tuft of hair black. This one takes a little bit more concentration. But you know, now his other eye is going to look like it's blacked out. Maybe we need to do brown cows. Or maybe I just need to like randomly spot do the black. Because also if I do his little hooves, then I almost feel like that's too much black. This is a lot of black on this cow. Like you can't even see the string from his bell. Barbecue chicken in the oven last night. Ooh, that sounds amazing. We are having our like Easter dinner tonight because I didn't get the ham out at the right time. So we didn't have it this weekend. So we are having ham, scalloped potatoes, and homemade dinner rolls, and green beans. Okay, I don't think I'm coloring his mouth because that would just be like too much. So like now he's got like a white patch on his eye. So I don't know which one's the better one. Do we do a black cow with white spots or a white cow with black spots? Let me know what you think. Either way, it's super cute. And I'm sure anybody who gets it will have a smile on their face because saying "How's it going" is just adorable. And I'm pretty sure right now, more than ever, people are loving snail mail. Happy mail. You like the white with black spots. Okay, good. Hi, Beth. Welcome. I'm glad you jumped on. I almost sent you a message since you said you've missed my other ones this week. So yesterday we did all the cutting to use up some of my leftover supplies of the retiring in colors. Super cute. I love it on the blue. Oh, I love that. I think that's cute. Oh, although I did that wrong, but that's okay. So I did the inside with it on top. It's supposed to go on the side, but it'll be okay. So yesterday I did all the cutting. Last night I just put my thumb in it. Last night I did a lot of the prep for assembling these. So I just scored them, or not scored them all, but used my bone folder and folded them in half and then added those layers on. And so I just jumped on today and we're going to do all the little decorations. So I might add some rhinestones or some of the, I can't think of the other name of them, something in bloom. Something like that. Cards. Okay, so I'm going to do these two later. Let's move on to another greeting or image. We're going to do some on this one. And I might use these stitched rectangles that I've already die cut. So let's see. Where's the struggle is real? I'm here for you. And I think I'm just going to do those two. The struggle is real and I'm here for you. Ooh, perfect. It fits. So with these, because the greeting is a little bit smaller, then I will probably do like more embellishing. So adding some ribbon or, you know, jewels or things like that. There. The struggle is real. We can't go outside. Oh, that one does not fit. Bummer. And then this one, I think I'm going to do the struggle is real like that. And then I'm going to take some ribbon. We're going to take some of this ribbon and I'm going to add a strip going across. So I don't know where my other scissors are, so I'm using these. And so I just did a strip across, and then I'm going to take this, and with it still on the spool, I'm going to tie a bow using the bunny ears technique. So now we have our little bow. And then I'm just going to add that on with some mini glue dots. How my elbow is not in that black ink, I don't know. So I'm just going to take this strip and go across and add some dimensionals on the back to secure it, but also to help us put it on our card. So I'm going to go ahead and put this piece on one of our cards. Although with the white, I almost wish I would have used the Grapefruit Grove ink. So I'm just going to put this, oh wait, I want to look, okay, yeah. I'm going to put this smack dab in the middle. And then we're just going to add our little bow with a mini glue dot right in the middle. I hope that's the middle. If you're just jumping on, welcome to Laura's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. And yesterday we did a whole bunch of cutting. I feel like that ribbon needs a little extra assistance on the bottom side. So I'm just going to add another glue dot underneath that knot. Yesterday we did all the cutting for 40 cards, and today we're just decorating and assembling. So there's that. And then on the inside I'm going to stamp, I'm here for you. I feel like tomorrow I need to sit down with all of you guys and write out all my cards because like I need that dedicated time to... I'm going to stamp this one in the middle, the I'm here for you, to make sure that I'm actually mailing out cards. So there's the front with that cute little bow, and then I'm here for you on the inside. And that one was super cute and simple. So, and I have the ribbon to use up. Ooh, I also did this one in the gingham. So that's awesome. I make great bows. Okay, so my trick to that is practice makes perfect, and I get a lot of practice. So this one we're just going to do the struggle is real, and add that down in the corner. So one of the other things about doing bows that I feel like I can't stress enough is, and I said this in one of my last virtual classes, and my husband, like while I was editing, he's like, yeah, I was totally laughing in the other room whenever I heard you say that. Don't let ribbon control you. Like, you need to tell the ribbon where it's going to go instead of being like, oh, ribbon, why are you doing that? Because you can really force ribbon to do whatever you want, even if you have to use like some adhesive to make that happen. Ooh, apple crisp with ice. I mean, I'm really looking forward to our like Easter dinner tonight, but tortellini, garlic bread, and apple crisp with ice cream sounds amazing. Oh, the apple crisp, yes. Which my mom actually had apple pie on Christmas, or on Easter, and we never got it out. Like, we ate my brownies instead. I would have rather had the apple pie. I brought the brownies back home. Breakfast night, bacon and eggs. That sounds yummy too. Okay, so I could either go super simple like this. Actually, I think I am, and I'm going to add jewels. So let me get those jewels. We do breakfast a lot for supper because Brad is not a big morning heavy eater. And so while he likes breakfast foods, he doesn't like breakfast time. Ooh. It doesn't match. But these would be fabulous. Let me see if I can find those other ones though. They might be in that little container. In here. Here's some yellow ones. And some blue ones. Ooh, and some hearts that came unstuck. Oh, here's some more. Nope. None of the orange though. I have yellow and green. See, I could add some of these green ones to the cow. Oh, I didn't add grass to this one. See, this one I added grass. And then this one I didn't, but I added the little jewels. Yes, I do make bows with a fork. My handy dandy fork. So the way to do that is I do have a complete YouTube video showcasing this. So I will try to show it on here, but it's kind of hard to show it like backwards. And actually in the latest virtual class that I showed it both front facing and it's not really rear facing, but I showed it here as well as here. So yeah, another awesome tip in one of my virtual classes is it shows how to make the fork bow. But yeah, I do it with, so here's my left hand, wrap it around. Whoop, I pulled. You actually can't leave it on the spool for the fork bow because you need both ends. And then it goes down in the center. So you end up with that. And then go up through the center and then set it down and just tie a knot with those two ends. So it's not like a normal bow at all, so don't like try to like think, oh, that doesn't sound right. But there's the bow and then the other one. Ooh, good idea, Ladine. Then when you pull it off, you want to pull the tails tight, not the loops like you would a normal bow. So then you have this super cute little bow, which again, I'm going to like yank and move around because I control the ribbon. The ribbon doesn't control me. And yank our little tails down. And there's the little bow. That little flower punch. This one, that would be super cute on some of these. And then just add, ooh, I'm gonna do that. Grabbing my scrap bag. And I'm going to punch 3 of them. Because they always say to decorate in odds. And we're going to add a mini dimensional. To each one. And then we need some bling for the centers. I almost want to do one of these. They're like a different shade, but I still think it goes. So yeah, super, super cute. Oh, this one needs the inside greeting. Let's see, the struggle is real, so I'm here for you. Now, I will say this one's quite chunky to mail, especially since I put 3 of those on there. So one of the ways that I mail some of these sometimes is just add like another piece of Whisper White cardstock or any cardstock, and then just mail it like that. It just kind of gives it a little extra protection so that it doesn't rip the envelope. So we have these 2. And these 2. So super cute. Again, this is all just layering and using up those 2018 to 2020 in colors and various products that I have, you know, laying around to try to use up. So I still have a couple more of these labels left. So we're going to do another Struggle is Real. Oh, and I have this little bitty bow. So I'm going to do the Struggle is Real and offset it. And then I actually think I could probably trim off this one. And I might be able to use that. Now, it would be too tight. See, there's not enough to like really like wrap around. So I'm going to get a bigger piece. Yes, super simple. And just ways to just decorate and use what you have. So one of the things, you know, like right now we're not getting out and about and, you know, money might be tight and stuff with the crazy times going on or the lack of jobs. But don't think that you can't still craft and enjoy your hobby. Because there's still so many ways to use the products that you already have. So you might not have this designer paper, but don't worry, use any of the designer paper that you have on hand and use, you know, any color of cardstock that coordinates with that paper, your favorite greeting stamp set, and whatever embellishments. Like, I'm sure you guys have plenty of ribbon and embellishments that you'd be able to do any of this with. If not, I'm your girl. I can hook you up. So yeah, you could do this style of card or quick and simple cards like this with anything that you have on hand. It doesn't have to be this exact product or anything like that. And where did my little baby bow go? Oh, there it is. I almost lost him. He's so little. I don't know where. Oh, there they are. One of the problems is you end up getting a big mess and it just piles. And it's coming closer and closer to me. And I'm running out of room. So I'm going to stick one of these underneath the ribbon. I should have just added one before I ever put the ribbon on. So if you're just getting on, welcome to Laura's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Yesterday I did all the cutting for these cards, so you can check out that video. And then today we're just decorating and adding a greeting. So like my one little ribbon piece is not going down. Like I really want, like this side is like down, but this one is like straight across. So I'm going to make him go down with one of my mini glue dots. So again, I'm going to tell the ribbon where it's going to go because I rule the ribbon. The ribbon doesn't rule me. There we go. And then I'm just going to do I'm here for you on the inside. Super, super cute. Ooh, and then I have this struggle is real in the blue. I'm out of dimensionals. I'm going to use some of my black dimensionals because I don't really think anybody's going to notice that the dimensionals are different colors. I should use it for my cow dimension or my cow cards. So this one, I'm going to take some of those green jewels because they're sitting right here too and add a few. And then on the inside, we'll do, I'm here for you. Super cute. And again, I'm using up all of the designer series paper in that 6x6 square. So I still have a whole bunch of like these strips left to be able to use on a card. And like some of them I didn't know whether I wanted to do on Whisper White or whether I wanted to do like on a piece of cardstock. Jeez, my brain is totally not functioning today with words. So I wonder if the Cow's It Going could go on that. Oh, it so can. Okay, so I'm going to do How's It Going? And then, I don't know, I'm just going to take this piece and I'm going to ink up the cow and then take a piece of scrap to cover up the How's It Going and stamp this down. So I just kind of set that under the How's It Going so that I didn't have to take them apart and that it didn't actually stamp down. So there's that. And then now I'm going to take one of these strips and I'm actually going to get 2 cards out of this strip here because I'm going to do it in half because a full piece didn't fit. So see, a full piece is going to cover up part of my cow. So I'm just going to cut or rip it in half. And now I can get even more cards out of this piece and just add that half a piece. But I am going to trim this off, and so this will be tossed. So I'm wasting a very small piece. So super cute there. And then I don't remember what colors. I think I'll use the green. And we're just going to tie a knot. We're not going to do a bow. So we're just going to go over the ribbon. Or, I'm sorry, over the designer paper. And doing that square knot so that it lays nice and flat. I will say grosgrain ribbon is like, it's thin, but it's also kind of like stiff. And so it's not always my favorite to use. I like a good like sheer ribbon. That's like my favorite to use. Okay, and then we're gonna add this to, oh no, we're good, to a blue base that I cut yesterday. And this piece of Whisper White is smaller than I thought, but it was just in my scraps. So, and then I'm just gonna take that greeting, How's It Going, and add dimensionals to it. Got to watch the time and make sure it's not 1 o'clock, because otherwise I have to go put Claire down for her nap. And sure, I could be a little late, but sometimes that's like a kick in the butt because it's nap time. Okay. So I just put that up in the corner. So I think I'm going to put jewels down and around there. And actually, I forgot to color it. Probably should have colored it before I assembled it, but that's okay. We're going to go with Valerie's decision earlier of a white cow with black spots, because either way he's got a black eye, so, or a patch. Don't forget, if you're watching the replay, to still give a shout out and comment, because I do read through the comments later. And of course, if you want more of me, you can always check out my blog, laurastamppad.com. Yeah, don't mess with nap time. You know, Becky. You can also check out my YouTube channel, Laura's Stamp Pad. I had a video go up today all about snail adhesive. Okay. Oh, and the tail. And then the little cowbell. And then this one needs some jewels too. Some blue jewels will work perfectly. I feel like there's a spot up here, and I don't know whether it's just me thinking there's a spot or whether there really is. So cute little How's It Going. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Oh, I still need to do the inside. Oh, but I don't have Whisper White on this one. So, yeah, there is that cute card. So I'm just going to cut a Whisper White piece for the inside. But I'll go through all the cards real quick one last time. But yeah, don't forget to check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, to see more fabulous samples and ideas using these items as well as other ones too. And then, of course, you can check out my YouTube channel, which my YouTube channel is Laura's Stamp Pad. So pretty much if you Google Laura's Stamp Pad, you're going to find me like everywhere. So if you ever don't remember the exact thing, just Google Laura's Stamp Pad and you'll be golden. You don't even have to worry about my last name and how to spell that. So thanks for the love, Debbie. I'm glad you like them. There is 2 S's and 2 P's, so it's Laura's Stamp Pad. So that's the part of the trickiness to it. So those are all of the cards that we did, but I still have a million more. Depending on how many I get done the rest of today, then I will show more completed ones, or we'll just work on more of these again tomorrow so that you can see those then. Again, if you wanted to check out the cutting for all of this, then go to yesterday's video. Now you need to work on some cards. Well, I hope this was great inspiration for you guys. And don't forget to mail the cards that you're making so that you can enjoy making them and have that yourself, but also share that love with others and mail those out. So send that happy mail, brighten someone's day, because right now, like, that's what we need. Going to the mailbox and getting something that has that handwritten address on it. It's like, yes. So, which I know I need to do that too. So hopefully, like I said, maybe I'll have to do that on here just to make myself do it. We can all like get our cards, get our envelopes, get our mail, like our postage stamps, and pen, and we'll just all write cards together and share greeting, like the greeting line that we're using or the words that we're using and stuff like that. So stay tuned. That might be Laura's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy video. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, or you can always give it a heart. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love, hugs, and prayers. Bye-bye. Happy stamping.